This sports broadcast made possible with support from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their over 35 area McDonald's restaurants today. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Visit rosenhyundai.com or genesisofalgonquin.com. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. For all your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. For the best pizza in town, Wise Guys Pizzeria in South Elgin. Check out our new and improved online ordering at I'mAWiseGuy.com. Tom the Plumber is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at TomThePlumberInc.com. And Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Daryl Barnes Photography at DarylBarnes.com.
Hello everyone and welcome back to South Elgin High School for our second game for the 2023 Storm Shootout. Another year, another great event here at South Elgin High School. 8 teams today, one day, all here on the Beacon Academy. Thank you to our season sponsor, the Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 35 area McDonald's restaurants today. Well, if you're just joining us, we watched a great matchup between New Trier and Hampshire. New Trier taking that one 54-32, a very impressive win for one of the top teams in the state. And speaking of the top teams in the state, Oaklawn, 13th currently in Illinois in basketball. This varsity level team is one to fear. Their opponents have not done well against Oaklawn, a near undefeated record currently in the early season. Quite the opposite for the Bartlett Hawks, sitting at 1-5 on their season, 1-1 in the Upstate 8 Conference. It'll be a lopsided matchup here between the Hawks and Oaklawn Community High School. We'll meet both teams, have our national anthem. Second game should be a good one. Nick Martinez here with the Beacon Academy. We got Schaumburg and South Elgin to follow our game here between Oaklawn and Bartlett.
Good afternoon and welcome to South Elgin High School, home of your South Elgin Storm.
Both teams looking for a much needed win in their seasons. Both these teams not conference opponents, so this won't affect conference standings. But if Bartlett could put up a good performance against this very good Oaklawn team, this could change their season.
Now let's meet today's starting lineups. First, our visitors from Oaklawn.
Oaklawn will be the visiting team here at South Elgin High School. Corey Lee will get things started. Oaklawn, a very heavy size advantage against Bartlett. Should be well for them down low. We saw that with New Trier against Hampshire. The height controlled the entire game. Should be a good one here for Oaklawn.
And now the starting lineup for the home team, Bartlett High School.
And being a South Elgin student, being here at South Elgin High School, it feels weird hearing Bartlett being the home team. Obviously the Storm and Bartlett conference opponents in the Upstate 8. I can see some of the South Elgin Storm players watching this one closely.
The Hawks are coached by head coach Jim
Wolfsmith, the head coach for the Hawks,
Are registered by
and Coach Rhodes for Oaklawn, head coach there for Oaklawn in the South Suburban Conference. It'll be Martinez and King at center court for this second game here in our Storm Shootout. Fans in attendance to watch the Hawks and Oaklawn will control, and we'll get things started on the offensive end. Martinez down low, calls for it. Pass into the corner, it'll reset up top for Montgomery. Swing, thought about a three there is Mustafa. Long three-pointer is good, and that's how the scoring will start for Oaklawn. Montgomery, long shot is good for the first shot attempt of the game, and now Bartlett will look to respond. Pass down low in the paint, having some trouble. Good interior defense. Pass in the corner, pump fake. Good closeout there from Montgomery. Lee on the pressure. Thought about a three, a good strong take for Bartlett, having some trouble against the defense of Oaklawn. And now, three-point attempt to tie it up, no good. Missed shot attempt there for Taylor. Colin Taylor, half of the Taylor twins here on this Bartlett Hawks team. A lot of work to do for Bartlett here tonight against Oaklawn. Second shot attempt is no good for Montgomery. Here's a three-pointer for Bartlett, short, and still sits at 3 for Oaklawn. Now under 6.5 minutes in the first quarter. Strong take, Montgomery, no good. Martinez, rebound up and in. That one misses as well. Henry Martinez on the miss, and Nathan will control for Bartlett. Still sitting at 3-0. Oaklawn off the Dante Montgomery three. Here's a three-pointer for Bartlett. That one strong off the back rim. Taylor, three-pointer, no good. Two straight misses for Bartlett on that possession, and now Oaklawn looking to push. Kick out in the corner, three is short. An offensive rebound for Lee. Lee took too many steps on the gather, and that'll be a travel for Corey Lee. Taylor will inbound it now for Bartlett. Here's a pass on the wing, Campbell. Nathan up top, trying to get it to Brennan, and he does. Campbell, fake the handoff, having some trouble. Give credit to this Oaklawn defense early. Taylor in the corner, ISO, strong take, and that'll be a charge. Lean the shoulder there, and Colin Taylor with the offensive foul against Mustafa. Here comes Oaklawn, still holding on to a three-point lead. Only one basket this entire game. Lee trying to change it with that layup, and he does. Up and in for Corey Lee, his first points of the day. And now Bartlett down by 5. Taylor trying to get down low, and that one will be a blocking foul against Mustafa. That'll stay with Bartlett. See, not quite set on the charge attempt there. Reached in and got the easy foul call against Oaklawn. Fade in the corner, that one short. And here comes Montgomery. Slip pass down low. Hook shot is good, and that'll get down for Kyle Brennan. Lee, Montgomery, Mustafa, Brennan, and Martinez out there for Oaklawn. And that three-pointer is good for the Hawks. Their first points of the day to cut the lead to 4. And Bartlett, a good response off the three from Swick. Mustafa blocked in the corner. Push up court. Strong take into the lane, no good. Rebound up and in. Dimitri, layup is good to make it a 2-point game. Off the leg of Taylor, and Bartlett starting to get a little bit more momentum on their side with just under 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Lee inbound to Mustafa. Montgomery. Mustafa, 3, no good. It'll be a push up court for Swick. Swick controls once again, trying to get the backdoor cut. Closed off, good there from Martinez. Long three-pointer for Bartlett, off the mark. Offensive rebound, Dimitri, no good. Martinez closeout, and here comes Corey Lee. Very fast guard for this Oaklawn team, one of the best teams in the state. Lee, Martinez, trouble, turnover, Bartlett looking to push and can tie this game up with the basket. Hesitation at the top of the key, nearly stolen, and it is. Here comes Montgomery. Slows down and takes the easy layup. Dante Montgomery, his 5th points of the day. In the corner, floater in the lane, no good. That'll be off the hands of Oaklawn, and now 2 substitutions into the game for Bartlett. Stonkis and Taylor into the game now for Bartlett, as that's an offensive foul against the Hawks. Make it a 9-5 game with just about 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Second game of our 4-game slate here for the Storm shootout. It's been a good start, and we got a great matchup here between the Hawks and Oaklawn. Offensive rebound tipped and controlled. Thought about a 3. He'll take it. Nathan from way outside. No good. Offensive stall here from the Hawks. Lee, Montgomery hit a 3 a while ago. That one no good. Rebound for Martinez. Nearly poked away, and the speed from Bartlett to control, and an easy basket in transition for the Hawks causes a turnover for Oaklawn and a timeout called by Oaklawn. Bartlett, a very good response after being down early. Now makes it a 2-point margin off the steal there from Stonkis. Tom the Plumber Inc. is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installation of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com or give him a call at 847-513-3971. Also, for all of your heating and cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. Some subs for both teams now into the game for Oaklawn and Bartlett after the timeout. 9-7. Oaklawn needed a timeout after the steal from Bartlett. And now the Hawks down by 2 points. Oaklawn trying to take some control in this game as the floater is up and good for Farhan. Having some trouble at center court. And 30-second timeout called by the Hawks after not a good start to that possession. Good call there from Coach Wolfsmith. And Bartlett, just a timeout to avoid the turnover. It'll stay at 11-7 after the Farhan floater. It'll be Bartlett's ball out of the timeout at half court. Here come the Hawks. 7-11, their team well within reach against the 13th ranked team in the state, in Oaklawn. Trying to get it down low. The 1-5 Hawks doing a good job against Oaklawn early. And right as I say that, travel against Taylor. Keegan Taylor called for the travel there on the drive attempts, and we'll give the ball right back to Oaklawn. Just approaching a minute remaining in this first quarter. Slip pass down low to Montgomery. Wide open in the corner. He'll pass it up. Good swinging. One more pass. Montgomery. Fake. Floater. No good. Martinez. Offensive rebound. Long three-pointer is good for Farhan. And already 5 points on the day for Farhan. Now under 40 seconds to go. Bartlett down by 7. Trying to get an easy look. Corner, 3, no good. Long. Push in the back against Campbell. It'll be Oaklawn ball. Montgomery will inbound it to Lee. And now just about 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Bartlett down 7 points, still well within reach against Oaklawn. Lee and Montgomery passing it back and forth. Farhan, 5 points already in the game. A near turnover pass. 5 seconds now for Oaklawn. Farhan, drive. 1 second, throws it up. Montgomery, no good. That'll end the first quarter, 7-14. Bartlett down by a big margin against Oaklawn, and a very exciting and back and forth first quarter comes to an end. For the best pizza in town, it's Wise Guys Pizzeria in South Elgin. Check out their new and improved online ordering system at I'mAWiseGuy.com. See their catering menu for parties or any occasion. It's all there at I'mAWiseGuy.com. Well, the 1-5 Hawks looking like they're going to make this a close one against Oaklawn. 7-14. Bartlett jumped out early against Oaklawn, but a good bench effort from Oaklawn. Farhan coming into the game, and that's why this team is a very highly ranked team in the state. A lot of depth on this roster, a lot of good basketball played by the top players and the players that come off the bench for this Oaklawn team. Bartlett, not a lot of scoring in that first quarter, but good defense to only allow 14 points for Oaklawn. A lot of game left here in our second game for the Storm shootout. Schaumburg and South Elgin set to follow the game here between Bartlett and Oaklawn. Starters back into the game for Bartlett. Farhan out there with some of the main guys for Oaklawn as well. He'll take a three-point attempt, that one's short, and that'll stay with Bartlett. Might as well take those open looks. If Oaklawn's gonna keep giving those open looks to Bartlett, they're gonna take them. A very three-point heavy team so far in the season. Bartlett at 1-5. Nathan with the ball. Shrugs off the Oaklawn defender and leaned in a little too much. That'll be a charge. You can see the extension of the arm there. Shrugged off Montgomery, and an easy call against the Hawks. And now Oaklawn will control once again. Nathan will head to the bench, and his team down still by 7. 30 seconds in to the second quarter. High pass down low for Martinez. Montgomery blocked and met at the rim. Far hand, swing, three, short. Trying to get the rebound, tipped and controlled. Here come the Hawks. Strong push and stolen. Not a good play in transition for Bartlett. Swing in the corner. High pass, controlled. Far hand, Montgomery. Euro step in the lane, far hand. Corner three-pointer for Oaklawn is good. Got it to fall there for Oaklawn. Another good attempt there for Brennan. And Kyle Brennan already a couple of points here today. Bartlett again having some trouble. Three-point attempt is blocked. Oaklawn up by 10, their largest margin in the game. Lee, Montgomery, back to Lee. Kicked ball there once again from Taylor. And Bartlett's gotten some good looks, just haven't been able to knock them down on the wings. Similar game script between New Trier and Hampshire, as we're seeing here between Bartlett and Oaklawn. Oaklawn showing the great defensive effort and getting good baskets like those at the rim to make it 19-7. 12-point lead now. Wide open down low. He'll take it himself, up and in, no good. Missed opportunity there for Bartlett, and they'll get the ball right back. (19-7) now with just under 6 minutes to go in the first half. Bartlett having some trouble. Had a man open in the corner. Taylor will slow down. Dimitri. Hesitation, and Oaklawn, a very tight man defense. Montgomery losing Taylor for the moment. Hesitation up top. Down low, a good strong move for the Hawks. Up and in. Bartlett makes it a 10-point game once again, 19-9. In control is Oaklawn, but Bartlett starting to make a comeback. Hesitation in the corner, good fake. Lee took off the shooting sleeve. We'll give it to Montgomery, and the answer. 22-9 now. Under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Oaklawn getting some separation. Got to hurry and get it across half court. And Martinez will get the steal. High pass to Montgomery, down court, short. Offensive rebound tip, and that'll go back to Bartlett. And let's take a look. And here comes Taylor. 4.5 minutes now to go in the first half. Pass to nobody, and Taylor, a turnover, will cause the Bartlett substitution. (22-9). Bartlett only 2 points scored in this second quarter. Oaklawn the pass in. Lee will control. It's been a lot of Lee and Montgomery. Hesitation in the quarter, drive in the lane. Mishandled there from Mustafa, and that'll give the ball right back to Bartlett. Neither team playing their best game so far. Let's see which team can clean up the small mistakes. That'll definitely give the teams an advantage. Free throw line jumper is good there for Swick. Now here comes Oaklawn trying to answer off the Swick free throw line jumper. Lead is 11 for Oaklawn. Drive in the lane, Mustafa, no good. Off the hands of Oaklawn, and it looked like Brennan got the tip there as subs will come in for Lee and Mustafa. Torres into the game now for Oaklawn, along with Dempsey. Taylor, cross-court pass, Swick, three-pointer is good. Back-to-back baskets for Swick, and now it's a 22-14 game. Just under 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Montgomery, good move in the lane. Hop step is stolen. Swick on the defensive end. High pass to Taylor, and not a good decision there from Swick, as that leads to the Bartlett turnover. Bartlett still well within reach, 22-14 now. Montgomery. Pass in the corner, Torres. Three, corner look. High arcer is no good. Off the hands of Taylor, and that'll stay with Oaklawn. Those corner looks have been open the entire day so far for Oaklawn. Definitely will be a point of emphasis for the Hawks, as that's a turnover for Oaklawn. And now with under 3 minutes to go, lot of momentum on Bartlett's side. (22-14), drive in the lane for Swick, nearly getting the and one play, but another chance to put points on the day for Joey Swick. 22-14, Swick. Three-pointer and a floater. As the first one is good. Lee and Martinez back into the game for Oaklawn, trying to get some size down low along with Brennan. Good amount of height on this Oaklawn team against Bartlett, as we approach 2.5 minutes in the first half. 22-16. Montgomery, pass to Torres. He'll take a three-pointer, that one's short, and a good closeout rebound for Bartlett. Pass in transition. Taylor will slow things down. High pass for Brennan. Taylor. His team down by 6 with 2 minutes to go in the first half. Campbell, three, corner strong. An offensive rebound up and in for Bartlett. Leach up and good. 2 rebounds already in this game, and now a 4-point game for Bartlett. That one high and tipped. A near jump ball, and it'll be off of Bartlett. But what a defensive effort there for the Hawks. And just a very good defensive stand for Bartlett. Some confusion for the moment. It'll stay with Oaklawn. (22-18) now. Farhan back into the game for Oaklawn. Farhan having some trouble. Taylor nearly taken away from Montgomery. Good move for Lee, down low, and a travel violation. Bartlett, everything going right for them now towards the end of the first half. 22-18 Hawks, minute 30, and a tip pass for Montgomery. Not a very good pass there from Swick. And now an easy basket for Oaklawn. Can't give those easy looks to this high level of a team. Swick, drive. Taylor, hesitation, drive. Wild layup attempt is no good. Swick up and good. It's been the Joey Swick show here in the second quarter. Martinez, outlet, Montgomery, far hand. Back to Montgomery. Pass to no one, and that'll be a turnover for Oaklawn. And now Bartlett, a potential to make it a 2, maybe even a 1-point game. And we know who the ball's going to in Joey Swick. 24-20, 40 seconds. High pass, Taylor. Good adjustment to make the catch. Swick. Drive in the lane, fade away is good! Joey Swick once again. And now a 2-point game with under 25 seconds to go. Lee having some trouble. Good defense from Bartlett. Far hand, high pass to Lee, and he'll slow things down. Approaching 10 seconds. Lee, now with 5. Far hand, down low, Martinez, 3 seconds. Martinez, corner 3 to beat the buzzer is no good. And what a way to end the first half for Bartlett. 24-22, Bartlett down only by 1 basket at halftime after Oaklawn took a very sizable lead. Hawks starting to come back against one of the best teams in the state. Bartlett's defense has led to points, 24-22. Bartlett down against Oaklawn, but a lot of time left in this game. We'll be back with second half action between Bartlett and Oaklawn. Just under 7.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Lee. Montgomery. Pressure. Lee up top once again. It'll fall into the hands of Montgomery. Martinez down low. Good strong take. Met at the rim once again. Back-to-back blocks for Bartlett. Swick. Taylor thought about a three. Nathan with the ball now. ISO'd, right wing. Pressure, Swick. Nearly stolen from Montgomery. Swick, corner three, that one short. Offensive rebound goes. Campbell to Taylor. Under 6.5 minutes to go in the third. Great start to the second half for Bartlett. Campbell. Hesitation. Long three-point attempt is good. Bartlett retakes the lead 27-14. Oaklawn now trying to respond. 27-24, under 6 minutes to go. Martinez down low, up and in, and that'll be the first points of the second half for Oaklawn. Henry Martinez. Take to the basket and travel against Bartlett. That'll give the ball right back to Oaklawn. Bartlett, a 1-point edge in this game. The home team, 27-26. Here's Lee up top. Slip pass, Martinez in the lane, blocked once again. Make that foul on the attempt. Nearly another block. And a good contest here from Bartlett. Their interior defense has done a good job against the Oaklawn play down low. First one is good for Martinez to tie it up at 27 apiece. Martinez goes 2 for 2. And Brennan will head to the bench for Oaklawn. Ryan now into the game for Oaklawn, and a risky pass falls into the hands of Swick. Taylor, hesitation once again. Drive, strong take, and fouled on the drive. Taylor lost his footing, but ref's going to give him the call there, and it'll be Bartlett ball underneath the basket. Good work from our camera crew below the rim. All the cameras, graphics, everything run on your screen is by the South Elgin students in the Beacon Academy. Take once again, nearly poked away. Trying to get it outside. Swick off his foot, and it goes into the hands of Lee. Lee, push, swing, corner. Long pass. Corey Lee, strong take. Corner three, got it! A nothing but net there for Oaklawn, and they retake the lead 31-27. Slip pass down low. Bartlett trying to answer that one too strong, and a good tip there from Ryan. Corey Lee took off the shooting sleeve in the first half, and it's worked out. Martinez off the pass from Montgomery. Nearly tipped away, and it is. Strong take. Swick, corner three, short. Rebound, Oaklawn. Fight for the rebound. Foul against Taylor. That'll go back to Oaklawn, holding on to a 31-27 lead. Bartlett, only one win in their short season. And on the verge of making this one a close one, but Oaklawn continuing to score points. Martinez makes it a 6-point game. Taylor, risky pass. Nathan gets it over. Taylor in the corner. Take. Stripped and stolen for Lee. Corey Lee to Montgomery. Take and in. Timeout called by Bartlett and Oaklawn after the Hawks' mini run to start the second half. Get a run of their own to make it 35-27. Timeout called by the Hawks and a good start to this second half. I want to remind you about Wise Guys Pizza for the best pizza in town. It's Wise Guys Pizzeria in South Elgin. Check out their new and improved online system at I'mAWiseGuy.com. See their catering menu online for parties or any occasion. It's all there at I'mAWiseGuy.com, along with Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family photos, graduation photos, sports team photos, and even more. For all of your photographic needs, contact Daryl Barnes Photography. You can find Daryl Barnes online at darylbarnesphotography.com. Great action here to start the second half. Oaklawn, after having some trouble against Bartlett and losing their lead, have come all the way back to take a 8-point lead midway through the third quarter. Just the high-level action here in this Storm shootout. Schaumburg and South Elgin to follow this game between Bartlett and Oaklawn. 35-27, Bartlett, still some work to do. Nathan trying to get it across. He does to Swick. Pass on the right wing. Strong take to the rim. And one play for Bartlett. Count it on the take there for the Hawks. And another chance to cut into the lead. Free throw can make it a 5-point game once again. Three minutes and 15 seconds on the game clock for the third quarter as the Hawks make a substitution. The hot hand in Joey Swick heads to the bench. To complete the and one play, no good. Push off the back there for Keegan Taylor. And that'll give it back to Oaklawn. (35-29), Bartlett trying to get another run started, and that will definitely help. Off the hands of Oaklawn, and that slip pass in the corner sails out of bounds. It'll be Bartlett ball, 35-29, with just about 3 minutes to go in the third. Bartlett, good pass now low, and another easy look at the rim to make it 35-31. 4-point margin here. Corner three-pointer, good closeout. Slipped through the hands of Martinez, and it looked like Bartlett got a tip on the pass. That'll stay with Oaklawn. And now we'll set up a 35-31 situation with just about 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the third. Once again tipped, and this time is off the hands of Martinez. Correction, off the hands of Bartlett once again. Refs made different calls, they correct it. And it'll be Oaklawn ball. Taylor. High pass, lobs it into Mustafa. Montgomery. It's been a quiet second half for Montgomery after his very good first half start. Bartlett with the pressure. Bartlett fans getting into this one. Mustafa. Good defense from the Hawks. Lee. Mustafa. Montgomery. Drive, take to the rim. Metz! And stolen. Here come the Hawks. Chance to cut it to 2. And stolen from Oaklawn. High pass in the corner to Montgomery. Makes the adjustment and gets it to Mustafa. Lee. Strong take into the rim. Euro step. Montgomery, much needed three, is short. Nathan will push. 35-31. He'll pull a three. Short. Gets his own miss. Bartlett still down by 4 with just about a minute and a half to go in the third. Corner three. Short. And controlled by Lee. Lee in the corner to Mustafa. Bartlett trying to get back on the defensive end. Lee, strong take, gets it to go through a thicket of defenders with the contact and grows the lead to 6. Approaching a minute to go in this very exciting third quarter. Cut, down low, Bartlett trying to answer, no good. Lee with the speed. Hesitates and up and in. Back-to-back close takes for Lee. 45 seconds now. Top of the key, Bartlett. It's been quiet in their last couple of possessions. High entry pass and fouled by Montgomery. It'll stop the clock at 35 seconds to go in the third. Oaklawn, another good run to stop the Hawks' momentum, and the lead stays at 8 for the moment. High pass in. 30 seconds to get a final shot off in the third quarter. They can hold if they want for the final shot. Slip pass down low, falling down, and that'll be a charge against Bartlett. And Coach Wolfsmith definitely not happy with that possession for the Hawks, as Oaklawn now will get a chance at the final shot. Crowd has definitely grown here to start the second half. And we're in for a good closing quarter after the finish of this exciting third. 39-31. Lee will control. 10 seconds to go. Martinez, top of the key. Montgomery. Good take inside and travel against Montgomery. Dante Montgomery, one too many steps, and now Bartlett, 4 seconds to get a big play. Kyle Brennan into the game for Farham. 39-31, 4 seconds. Montgomery tipped it away. And that took about a second off the game clock. Entry pass, 3 seconds. It'll be a late quarter heave, no good. Off the back rim, and what a third quarter we just watched between Oaklawn and Bartlett. Score stays at 39-31. Bartlett well within striking distance to enter the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter action sponsored by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's express online buying made simple. Visit online at rosenhyundai.com or genesisofalgonquin.com. Well, it was a good end of the first half for Bartlett, and that was a good way to go off the end of first half momentum. Drew Swick's brother, Joey Swick, a very good offensive night for him. 39-31 at South Elgin High School. Second game of our Storm shootout. Schaumburg and South Elgin set to follow this matchup here. 39-31. It's been the transition points for Oaklawn, and it's been the easy looks close off good playmaking from Bartlett. Both these teams showing they want to win this game. Just a great level of competitive basketball you love to see in these types of shootout formats. This game not mattering for conference standings, but definitely does for the season-long push, as Bartlett 1-5 on their season, 1-1 in conference. If they can beat one of the best teams in the state in Oaklawn, that'll definitely give a credit to their team and definitely set a standard going forward in the very tough Upstate 8 conference. Here we go, start of the fourth quarter. Bartlett down by 8 points. Here's a quick three-point attempt. That one is good, and that cuts the lead to 5. A good start to the fourth quarter for Bartlett. Oaklawn has had the answer after the Bartlett three so far here today, as Martinez loses that one. Nathan will call for the ball, and Bartlett will push. Potential to cut the lead to 2 with another three-pointer. Pass up top. Swick calling for it. Good take, and off the hands of Oaklawn. And it'll stay with Bartlett. Hawks, substitutions. Taylor comes in for Taylor. Colin Taylor now into the game. Hesitation on the three. Good take. No good. Stays at 39-34, approaching 7 minutes left in this game. It's been a good one. Lee in the corner. That one is good to answer the Bartlett three. And lead grows back to 8 for Oaklawn. Swick will control. Pass into the corner for Campbell. Brendan having some trouble. Gets it to Joey. Fade away. No good. Put back try. Tipped by Oaklawn. And that'll stay with the Hawks. What a three-pointer in the corner that was for Lee. Corey Lee putting the offense of Oaklawn on his back. It'll be Swick once again. Drive in the lane. Three-pointer, much needed for Bartlett, short. And now Oaklawn can push the lead back to double digits. Corner. Drive. Take. Blocked by Campbell. Had Taylor. He'll take it himself. Swick. Hesitation. Campbell. Three. Corner. Rims out. Still an 8-point margin. Slip pass to Martinez. Physical down low. Tipped. Controlled. Floater. No good. Campbell the rebound. Hesitation. And Lee picked his pocket, trying to get the transition bucket, and he does. Timeout for Bartlett. Oaklawn, a good way to start the fourth quarter as the lead grows back to 10 after starting the quarter up by 8. A 2-point advantage to make it 44-34. And Bartlett, not a lot of time left in this game if they want to make a late game push. Still well within reach for this streaky Bartlett team. Haven't scored in quite a bit of possessions. And they're going to need their top guys in Swick and Scarsey to score if they want to come back here against Oaklawn. 44-34, it's going to be a very exciting finish with just about 5.5 minutes remaining in this game. Second game here for the Storm shootout. The home team, South Elgin, set to play Schaumburg after our conclusion of this game. Nick Martinez with the Beacon Academy. Still 2 more games to play after this one. And if the closing games are as good as this one, you're not going to want to miss them. Swick, drive in the lane, short. Far hand tipped away. Swick, open. He'll take it. Swick, short. Montgomery, rebound. Behind the back, good dribble move. Thought about a three, and that'll be a carry. Thought about it a little too much, did Montgomery, and that'll be a turnover for Oaklawn. Hawks Now a chance to cut the double-digit lead at 10 points. Approaching 5 minutes to go. 44-34. Relatively low-scoring game for both of these teams. Down low, slip pass. What a good find there from Swick. And looking like his brother finding it down low as Oaklawn will call the timeouts. And a good response from Bartlett. And 36-44 now. Bartlett well within reach. We want to remind you about Custom Heating and Cooling for all of your heating and cooling needs. Count on Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant's, whatever it takes. As well as Tom the Plumber, Inc., family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. 44-36, under 5 minutes to go after the Bartlett layup. It's pretty close. Oaklawn trying to respond. They've done it the entire day against Bartlett. Once Bartlett goes on a little bit of a run, Oaklawn responds. Montgomery, top wing. Farhan having some trouble. Montgomery on the drop cut. It'll be Lee with the ball. Martinez has some space. He'll drive in the lane and shrugs off Taylor to go up and in for the easy layup. 10-point lead once again. Good move for Bartlett. Taylor down low. Hesitation in the lane and fouled on the take. Martinez did the best he could to go straight up with it, but it'll be Bartlett at the line for two. Anthony Taylor at the line. First one, no good. That'll keep it at a 10-point game. Bartlett has done a good job against Oaklawn. The 1-5 team definitely not looking like it with the way they're playing here against this very tough offensive squad. Farhan having some trouble. He'll slow things down. Got to get it across. Time running out. Lee, high pass, finally gets it to Martinez. Swing pass. Strong take to the rim, got it to go. Up and in for Montgomery, an acrobatic finish to make it 11. Campbell, Swick, three, got it. And Bartlett with the quick answer to make it an 8-point game once again. Both teams back and forth the entire day. And now 48-40. Bartlett still sticking in this one. Another great game, another great year here at South Elgin High School. Always good job from the hosting Storm for the Storm shootout. Just a great way to kick off the season here at home. A lot of teams still new in the season so far. A very short season so far in December. Still a lot of games to play in a lot of these team seasons. And shootouts like these get a lot of much needed momentum to kick off the season. Bartlett 48-40. They're down by 8 points. Fresh off the Swick three. A good swing from Campbell. You see it there. And Swick up and good for another three-pointer. Joey Swick, a great offensive night at South Elgin here for the Hawks. Swick playing good here at South Elgin, nothing new. Pass inside to Montgomery. It'll be Lee on the wing once again. Bartlett now in a press. Farhan will take it himself. Pressure. Poked away and tipped. Stolen by the Hawks. They're down by 8. Can they cut it even more? Taylor called for it. Campbell, 3 in the corner, short. Martinez gets the rebound. Lee pushing. Montgomery. Farhand, corner, slip pass up top to Lee once again. Martinez calling for it. Up top, Montgomery. Farhand, Martinez had Brennan in the corner. He'll find him. Now at the wing, top of the key. Lee, strong take, and foul against Bartlett. And that'll be Oaklawn ball underneath the basket, 48-40. Good slip pass down low. Brennan up and in. Kyle Brennan, a much needed basket for Oaklawn, and the lead grows back to 10. Bartlett running out of time with just under 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. And fouled on the attempt. That'll be an and one play for Bartlett. And again, Hawks responding off the Oaklawn make. Taylor will head to the bench. And subs now in for Bartlett. Nathan, free throw is good. 7-point game now. Let's see what Bartlett can do on the defensive end. Foul on the take from Lee, getting a little too close. And Coach Wolfsmith giving some instruction on the bench, as Bartlett doesn't want to give up a ton of easy looks at the free throw line. Still well short of the bonus. 2 fouls for both teams in this final quarter. Approaching 2.5 minutes to go, 50-43. Bartlett in the past has shown they can compete in these close games late. Lee trying to take a lot of time off the clock. Martinez slows it down. Lee, strong take and a block against Bartlett. That'll be underneath now for Oaklawn. Two minutes and 17 seconds. High pass into Mustafa. Pressure defense and 3 straight fouls against Bartlett. Looks like he may have just fell down under his own power, but refs calling it a push in the back and now make it 4 fouls for Bartlett. And they get the steal. Bartlett trap leads to a turnover for Oaklawn. Can they capitalize? Campbell right through his hands. And just too quick of a pass there, and Campbell couldn't handle it. Had a good open look in the corner, it did, Brendan Campbell. And now Oaklawn will push. 50-43, nearly stolen. And it is. Swick controls, throws it back, and Bartlett another chance. Swick calling for it. In the corner, strong take, and fouled. A good take there from Joey Swick. 50-43 now. This is just what Bartlett needs. No time taken off the clock, and easy looks at the free throw line for the best shooter of the night. That one goes in and all around the rim there. Swick gets the first one to go. Now 50-44. Just under 2 minutes to go. Second one is good. 2 for 2 for Swick, and now a 5-point game. Bartlett has done a great job defensively, and another steal. Fade away. No good, but free throws once again for Bartlett. What a defensive stand from the Hawks. And now the potential to cut this to a 3-point game with just under a minute and 45 seconds to go. Good coaching from Wolfsmith on the sideline, as that first free throw is no good. Gotta hit those free throws if you're the Hawks. That one is good. Now a 4-point game. 2-1-2 press for the Hawks. Trying to trap at half court. Farhan having some trouble. It's getting close. Lee finally gets it across. Take in the lane, and that's a charge. The Bartlett fans erupt after that play. 50-46 in Bartlett. A 3-point make would make it a 1-point game with just about a minute and a half to go. Joey Swick, the sophomore. A day to remember so far in this game, as he's led the Hawks in scoring. And now the potential to cut it to a 1-point lead, barring a 3-pointer. Here we go. Swick will control. Pass in the corner. Travel against Bartlett, and not what you wanted to see for the Hawks. As the defensive lineup comes in once again for Bartlett, it's worked a lot. Oaklawn will have it on the side court. Brennan won't dribble it, he finally will, and Farhan, high pass, Lee, trap, once again, Farhan. Over the middle to Martinez. Montgomery, quiet second half. Montgomery having trouble. Pressure defense, and fouled on the arm. That'll make it 2 free throws now for Montgomery. Foul against Nathan, and now a 4-point game could grow, barring the Montgomery free throws. First one is no good. And the offensive lineup now into the game for Coach Wolfsmith. Good lineup changes for the Hawks. That's given them the edge here down the stretch. Second one is good. It'll now be a 5-point game. Time running out for Bartlett as we come up on a minute remaining. Having some trouble. Corner, Taylor. He'll take a fadeaway 3, too strong. Martinez, good closeout. Battle for the ball, and foul against the Hawks. Either way, if that was a jump ball, that would have stayed with Oaklawn. But now free throws for Martinez. (51-46), an exciting finish to the second game of the Storm shootout. Martinez, big free throws here at the line. First one is missed. .54 seconds left to go in the game. Martinez gets that one to go. 52-46, 6-point game. Bartlett needs to hurry. Will they get it in the hands of Swick? Joey, drive in the lane. Count it! And a foul! Joey Swick, a much-needed basket. And now Bartlett at the moment within 4. Swick the potential to make it a 3-point game with 44 seconds to go. The sophomore has done it all for the Hawks. And now the biggest free throw of the game. Gets it to cut it to a 3-point game. 52-49. with 44 seconds, and let's see if the Bartlett press can get another turnover. High pass, Lee will slow it down. Swick, good perimeter defense, nearly tipped and stolen, but foul against Bartlett. Good heads-up play from Stankus. And you can see there, nearly stolen, and that would have been a big steal for the Hawks, but too much contact against Farhan, and now he'll have 2 free throws at the line. Big free throws for Farhan, had a lot of points off the bench in the first half, and now makes a big free throw to make it a 2-possession game. Lead is 4, 53-49. Farhan made the first one. Pressure once again. No good. 4-point game. Bartlett has to hurry. Hesitation. Swick has the edge. And another travel against Bartlett. Not the right time for that turnover. Again, once again, the defensive lineup now in for Bartlett. Hawks trying to cause another turnover. 26 seconds. And once this ball gets in, you would have to think Bartlett is going to foul. Lee pushing. 3 men on him. It gets over the timeline. Pressure from Montgomery. And now big free throws coming up once again for Dante Montgomery. 53-49. An exciting finish to this one. Montgomery gets it to go, and that makes it a 5-point lead. Bartlett starting to get outside of striking distance. Big free throw for Montgomery. Got it. And that'll make it a 6-point game. Need 2 quick 3-pointers if you're Bartlett. Hesitation. Swick has been the man the entire day. He'll take it himself, easy take. And timeout called by Coach Wolfsmith. 4-point game now. Still one last chance for Bartlett if they can get a steal on the inbounds pass. Their press has worked to perfection the entire day. And we'll see what they do out of the timeouts. Tom the Plumber Inc. is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installation of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com, as well as Custom Heating and Cooling for all of your heating or cooling needs. Count on Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant's, whatever it takes. 55-51. Starting to get out of the reach of Bartlett, and with 6 seconds left, looking like Bartlett will lose their 6th game of the season unless they can get a defensive stand and get a steal against one of the top teams in the state in Oaklawn. Hasn't been easy for Oaklawn. Coming into the game, Bartlett looked like an easy win for this Oaklawn team based on their records. But Bartlett putting up a big fight, and still one last chance for the Hawks with 6 seconds to go. Let's see if they can get a steal on the inbound. Montgomery, Lee having trouble, and they'll push Lee into the back. And you would think 1 3-point make that 1 free throw make should put this one away for Oaklawn. South Elgin and Schaumburg to follow this game between Bartlett and Oaklawn. That first one is good, and now a 5-point advantage for Oaklawn. And it looks like that'll do it for Bartlett, as Oaklawn, a very sizable lead. Free throw, good. Now a 6-point lead. Time running out for Bartlett. Throws up a long three-pointer. That one will be no good, and that'll be the game. Bartlett loses 57-51, and now makes it 1-6 on the season. Oaklawn wasn't an easy win against the Hawks, and another good victory for Oaklawn. A great matchup in our second game of the Storm shootout. We got possibly the game of the shootout following this conclusion. Storm and Saxons should be a good one. Nick Martinez with the Beacon Academy. Special thanks to all of our game sponsors: Bear Family McDonald's, Custom Heating and Cooling, Rosen Hyundai, Tom the Plumber, and Daryl Barnes Photography. Stick around for South Elgin and Schaumburg.
This sports broadcast made possible with support from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their over 35 area McDonald's restaurants today. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Visit rosenhyundai.com or genesisofelgonquin.com. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. For all your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. For the best pizza in town, Wise Guys Pizzeria in South Elgin. Check out our new and improved online ordering at I'mAWiseGuy.com. Tom the Plumber is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at TomThePlumberInc.com. And Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Daryl Barnes Photography at darylbarnes.com.